boring radio alert is now over.
FYI, boring, sluggish commentaries are not allowed.
Boring, sluggish commentaries are not allowed.
UPK.
UPK is
Genius on air.
UPK is genius on air.
Give you every time rain. Get that beach house party.
Good evening, everyone!
Good evening!
Today is another episode of UPK and it's another Friday and we are all excited kasi pag-uusapan po natin ngayon ang tungkol sa pagiging masungit. Hindi pala masungit, ano lang? Moody lang pala. Hindi naman pala masungit eh. So, para po sa mga tagapakinig natin na medyo nawiwirduhan din sa sarili nila, this show is for you or this episode is for you because we will be talking about how different we are from each other. Ano yung, what sets us apart, di ba? And what makes us unique and special. So, tonight we have special guests once again. We have representatives from ISEP Manila. The chairman is here. Welcome to the show, John Paul and Engel. Engel, you're the chairman, right?
Yes, I am.
When did you start being the chairman of ISEP Manila?
Just last year of May.
And John Paul?
Yes po.
Yes. How are you involved with ISEP?
Actually, it's my first time
Sa ISEP? What school are you from?
from TIB Manila.
TIB Manila, and you are
I'm
from what
from
school?
PUP Manila.
Okay.
They're in the same generic area.
Oo, malapit lang,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so how are you guys? Kamusta kayo ngayong araw na to?
Okay naman po.
Hindi naman stressed?
Hindi naman.
That's good to know. Okay.
Stressed from class.
Alam ko kung ano eh. But are you enjoying being in ISEP, being at, knowing that you're an officer and you're a chairman, you have a lot of responsibilities, diba,
Yes.
bestowed upon you, and how is it? Medyo ba nape-pressure ka ba?
Given na po yun eh, pero enjoy naman. Masaya naman po.
Are you also an officer, John Paul?
Yes po.
What position are you holding?
Technical committee.
Okay, from TIP?
Yes po.
And kamusta naman?
Ano ba?
Kasi you have to deal with different, diba, people of different
Yes.
personalities and background, diba? So, how is it? Was it a difficult adjustment for you at the beginning or hindi naman?
It's difficult in the beginning dahil po, syempre, you're new and then kailangan mo pang mag-adapt yung mga taong makausapin. And then at the same time, habang tumatagal, okay naman yun sa akin.
Are you both, are you an introvert or an extrovert? Medyo, mas gusto niyo ba that you keep to yourselves or okay sa inyo na? You know?
Same.
Parehas.
So, you're in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. How are you, Kirk?
I'm feeling, as always, great. It's Friday. No classes
You're all the way
tomorrow.
from there.
Yeah.
Dati-rati nandito kayo.
Yeah.
And magkahiwalay kayo ngayon.
I can teleport at
Sad.
Sad dude!
And of course, we have once again our lovely kambal, Jam and Joy. How are you guys?
We're fine. We're great. We're great, actually. You don't sound great. Joke! Shh! Yeah, we're great.
Kambal talaga sila, no? You know, Joy does that eh. Shh!
Sorry.
Shh, quiet. Shh. Pareho talaga kayo. How are you? Kamusta kayong dalawa? Or, nag-away ba kayo recently? Sana hindi.
Hindi naman po. Yeah. Yeah, we're great. We don't fight as much anymore.
Zane, how are you?
Hi. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing great tonight.
Right.
I'm very happy tonight and I'm excited for another episode and no, I'm not moody.
Are you sure?
Yes.
We'll find that out from your best friend over here. And my lovely ladies here on the left, kamusta kayong tatlo?
I'm in a good mood.
We're awesome.
That's true.
Because everyone's saying great, so.
Ibahin naman natin.
We're awesome.
Okay, yung moving up ninyo tapos na, right? Are you excited for a new year? Grade 11!
Kind of scared, but
Kayo din, right? You're moving up. No,
No,
grade
it's
9. Grade 9, right? Okay, so sila lang pala.
grade 9.
Okay. So, let's start with our program.
Discussion.
With our discussion, yes. How would you describe yourselves? Ikaw, Jay, let's start with you. Are you a moody person? Are you often misinterpreted with your actions?
Yes.
Bakit? Sige, explain.
Kasi, mahirap. parang ang sabi ng iba, may resting bitch face ako, sorry.
Yeah.
Then, so, like,
It's a
nung
term,
pagka-
It's a term.
Yeah.
Pagka, like, nagtutok ako, parang walang masyadong emotions or something.
Mas madalas NR ka pa. Parang you don't give too much emotion.
Like, magjo-joke ako, pero poker face.
Oh yeah, sometimes when you give jokes, you don't get
So,
your
like,
own joke.
Yeah.
Pero masungit nga ba si JL, Andre, and Myla?
At that times, yeah.
Myla,
Bipolar, ganun.
you, describe yourself.
I'd say that I'm different in school and in my house. In my house, I'm more expressive. My mom would often say that I'm palaban.
Sa bahay.
And when there's in the radio there's drama there, and I complain, and my mom would, and because they do these cliche things about love, and my mom would say, ay na, nagagalit na si Myla.
So talaga nagre-react ka. Pero sa school, ang movement mo is, or ang attitude mo is, quiet ka lang.
Most of the time, some of my classmates would tell me that, bakit hindi ka nagagalit?
Talaga?
But at home, I get angry.
Sobrang calm na sa school. Like, kahit mag-react siya parang,
I remember we got locked in the bathroom and then I thought you were panicking, but you were like, Andre, this can't be opened. And then when she was describing it to me, she was already panicking, but she was just calm. I can't open the door. How do you open this? She's been there for over 2 minutes already. Stuck na pala siya doon.
So hindi ka nagpapakita na masyado emotion when you're in school?
Yes.
Okay. How about everybody here? Please tell me. Kayo ba, how about you, John Paul and Engel? Are you misinterpreted sometimes with, kasi, di ba, hindi naman natin maiiwasan that we are different from other people talaga. Di ba, may pagkakaiba tayo. But were there times na parang you have to come out of your shell somehow in order to accommodate other people? Kasi baka ma-misinterpret or nami-misinterpret na nga yung galaw ninyo or something. What makes you different actually?
Maybe sa pagkakilala din po sa akin, na may personality. Minsan nakikilala po nila seryoso. And then when you spill a joke to them, akala nila seryoso talaga ako. Yung akalain nila, ay grabe to. Si joke ang pala.
So hindi ka rin yung kagaya ng iba na medyo flamboyant with their actions. Kasi may ibang tao, 'di ba, na talagang alam mo agad first impression pa lang na makulit tong taong to, alam ko na yan. Pero ikaw na may misinterpret ka rin na medyo masungit at seryoso. How about you, Engel?
Same lang din po. Kasi hindi ako expressive eh. Poker face lang. Pag mas gusto kong ako yung ina-approach ng tao kaysa ako yung mag-approach.
Talaga?
Yeah.
So how did you become a chairman?
Yun nga po eh. Bali yung kung how I deal with people within ISEP tsaka sa school, magkaiba. Sobra. Sa school po, pag may makasalubong lang ako, poker face, parang seryoso masyado ganun. Unlike sa ISEP, I get to deal with people, like isang kinakausap, ganun po.
So mas palakausap ka sa ISEP more than at school. Okay. Correct, tatanungin kita, masungit ba si Josane?
There are times he's gonna, like, if it's only the both of us during lunchtime, he's gonna say, bro, parang mukhang hindi araw ko ngayon ah. And then he's just gonna quietly buy his food, and then we're gonna sit down, and then we're not gonna talk or anything. He's just gonna eat, and then we're gonna relax.
Sabi mo, hindi ka moody.
No, but it's obvious when I'm mad and when I'm happy, and
Yeah,
you can
it is.
already know what I'm feeling.
It is.
So I'm very easy to read.
Yeah.
Okay, tanungin natin tong dalawang
Yeah.
Dominicana natin dito. What makes you different from each other? Kasi as far as we know, Joy, di ba? We've known you longer.
Yeah.
Si Joy, moody. Would you agree?
Yes.
Would you agree?
Of
Okay.
course.
And Jam, would you agree that your sister is moody?
Super.
She just gives off the wrong impression most of the time for me. But she's really friendly and very nice.
Friendly?
Yeah.
Snaps for Joy?
Hindi
First time, ah!
Because actually, my friends, yung mga best friend ko dyan, they know me as that huggable, calm friend, Marshmallow. Yeah, they call me a marshmallow. Pero yung first impression nila, they're really scared of me. Kasi sabi niya, bakit ka ganyan dati?
Parang salubong agad din.
Yeah, like JL, I have the RBF syndrome. Resting bitch face. No, it's because of her eyebrows. Her eyebrows are so tweaked. So that it looks like she's always mad. Kaya kapag tinitignan ka parang, may ginawa ba ako sa'yo? Parang ganun. Yung impression, parang may ginawa ka sa kanya kahit wala naman. Parang palagi akong galit ng ganun. Sa kilay lang naman.
Baba pa ng boses mo.
Hindi kasi in the morning, di ba, palagi akong grouchy and no, don't talk to me please. Kakagising ko lang.
Yes. Ganun pala yun.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about more about this topic and then when we come back, we'll ask more from our guests. What do they like better about themselves or what would they like to change about themselves or if ever they have been given yung wrong impression tapos sobrang na broken hearted sila. We
Shout out to our fellow geniuses on air.
These are Jerlyn Montuerto from Boga, Cebu, Slyneth Pateño from Dumaguete, Tina Pulan from Mandaluyong, Yen Ivy Segovia Mazo from Davao City, and Fiamalin Jela Sebonga from Cebu City.
Iraman Gracia from Tiwi Albay, Chris Lastrado from Lambuano, Iloilo, Joyce Gutierrez from Manila, Ces Pasis from Manila as well, Medi Baldado from Bais, Negros Occidental. Like our Facebook page, it's www.facebook.com/usapkabataan. Our Twitter is @UPKisGeniusOnAir.
Instagram is @GeniusOnAir, and our YouTube TV is UPK is Genius on Air.
UPK.
UPK is
Genius on Air.
UPK is genius on air.
Give you every time it rain. Get that beach house by the sea.
Welcome back! We're still talking about yung pagiging moody. Yan. May tanong ako to everybody. Was there ever... Bakit? Ba't ka natatawa?
Woody. I remember a video of
Sige.
Woody from Toy Story. So.
Moody. Okay. Snaps for Zane. May naalala siya today. Okay, good. Nagbabago na yung mood mo ngayon. May tanong ako, have you ever felt out of place in a certain situation because you're different? Ever had that feeling? I'll share something with you guys. I'll describe my high school and elementary days and my college life as parang two worlds apart. It's like North and South Pole. When I was in high school and elementary, I was such an introvert. I keep to myself. I don't like na masyadong nakikipagkulitan sa mga classmates ko. I had friends, and then when I also gain a new friend, yung ayoko nung makukulit, yung mga ganun. Pero that doesn't mean na makulit din ako. So I have to say na when I was in elementary and high school, I felt really out of place. But when I was in college, parang dun ako nag-bloom, nagbago, and I appreciated myself even more. Because I took up MASCOM Being a MASCOM student, you have to be a little bit outgoing. Tapos you have to come out of your shell talaga. So there, I had that experience. But how about each and every one of you who would like to answer my question? Have you ever felt out of place?
Oh, well, I did during grade school because during grade 1 and 2, I would study in Miriam, and then from grade 3 until now, I study in Sumtrans. But during grade school, grade 1 and 2, I was very friendly. Everyone knew me and stuff. And then when I changed school, I was very out of place. It's as if I had the culture shock, but it was just grade school, and I really didn't have any friends. But now, apparently now, well, now people like me now.
I'm pretty sure they like you.
Yes. You do, right?
Oh, game.
Yeah. During high school, I bloomed in a way that I interacted more with people because I didn't want to have a bad high school life, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I want to leave something good to my school too. So I socialized more, I talked to teachers more, and I studied better.
Answer me, please. Ever had that experience na out of place kayo? Parang, okay, dito na lang muna ako sa isang tabi. Kasi hindi ko sila
Ka-vibes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't get their vibe.
Me. When we were in elementary, like up to grade 6, we were staying in one school only. So I was used to everything. Like nasanay na ako na ganito ugali ko, ganyan mga kaklase ko, ganyan. Tapos nung nag-grade 7 kami, parang bakit ganun sila? Yung naninibago ako. Tapos
lumipat ba kayo ng school?
Dominican College.
Dati co-ed kami, tapos Dominican.
Naging
so like
August.
cultural shock.
Opo. Kasi ang kukulit ng mga Dominicana, parang wala silang pake kung may mangyari or like, mabilis sila yung parang yung i-brush off yung little things na problemado. Kasi ako, like, small things na nangyayari, parang mabigat na sa akin. Pero, nung doon sa Dominican, yung mga classmate ko, parang pinupush ako na, wag ka masyadong introvert, yung wag ka masyadong tahimik kasi walang may gusto nun. Parang, sige lang, go lang, express mo yung feelings mo in a way, ganun. Tapos, ngayong grade 8, natuwa na ako kasi, people started to come to me, like, mas gusto na nila ako ngayon.
So, dumawak na yung network mo pagdating ng grade 8?
Apo.
Okay. May tanong ako dito sa dalawa nating kasama. Transition from yung, ngayon, are you guys graduating? Not yet.
No.
You are. How are you feeling right now? Kasi ako when I was graduating, parang feeling ko saan ba ako magtatrabaho. Honestly, I didn't apply for a job for about 2 to 3 months. I stayed at home. And even though my dad was telling me, "Hoy, mag-apply ka na nga doon, blah blah blah." Parang, okay, easy lang ako. Parang, okay lang yan. Tapos, nung nagkaroon ako ng trabaho, I still didn't take it seriously for a few months. And then when I realized, oh my God, di na pala ako binibigyan ng pera ng tatay ko. Seryoso na sa buhay How about you? Do you feel like, parang, oops, teka, where am I going? Or do you have a clear sense of where you're heading?
Actually, kasi after ng graduation, I'll review for 6 months bago mag-board. Tapos sabi ko sa sarili ko, kapag pag pumasa ako, and that's the time when pahinga muna. Siguro a month or so.
I-enjoy mo muna.
Yeah, enjoy muna. Live my life. Yeah. Tapos, after nun, siguro kapag tinamad na ako sa bahay, ayun, doon ako maghanap ng work.
Pagka pinush ka na ng nanay, tatay mo. John Paul, do you feel like, ikaw, from, sabi mo, first time mo sa ISEP, di ba? How was it in the beginning? Para bang you had the feeling ba that you needed to please people more? Or did you feel like, hindi, kaya ko to. Okay lang, steady lang ako.
So, mindset ko po noon, kaya ko to. Pinanagutan ko to eh. So be it, di ba po? Ayun, so right now, mag-OJT po ako. So,
mag-OJT ka pa lang.
This summer po.
Okay.
And then, yun po.
How did you decide na to run for a position? Did you or did people nominate you?
People, I was endorsed by...
Okay. May endorsement coming from,
From each school po.
No.
Each school po na affiliated sa org namin na magpapadala po ng isang endorsed na papanominate po nila as officer.
Tapos, all the members will be voting?
The current officer and the nominees po. Sila po yung magboboto.
So, extrovert ka pala. Knowing that people have endorsed you. Kasi kung introvert ka, di ba? People wouldn't know you. Yes?
Dati po introvert, pero ngayon po hindi na.
Na-push ka na.
Opo.
It's actually a nice endorsement, no? Kasi here in school, you wouldn't want to be endorsed, di ba, Kurt?
Yeah. If you get endorsed, you're going to get a grade of 75, pababa.
Or you get...
So yun ang ibig sabihin ng endorsement dito?
When you hear the word endorsement, you should be scared of it.
Yeah. It's not like they're gonna tell people about you. Yeah, they're gonna tell people about you.
They're gonna tell you how this student is not a good student. That's how they're gonna endorse you.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, wow. So kung sa iba, ang grade na 5 pinakamataas sa inyo, yun yung mababa?
Yeah.
Meron akong tanong sa inyo. Do you like it better if people leave you on your own?
Yes.
Yes?
Oh my God.
Depends.
Yes. Mas nakapag-concentrate.
Pagka-exams or something? Or kapag may task at hand?
Mas gusto ko po syempre i-work as a team.
Pero parang
pag yung
in
seryoso
general.
na po ako, so mag-isa.
So, paano ka magalit?
Magalit. Temperament ko po choleric.
Sala sa init, sala sa lamig. Parang ganun. What about you guys? Yeah,
it depends because
sige, bakit?
Sometimes there are things you need to do alone. Sometimes you want to focus, and other times you want friends or you want contact with others because you can't do some things alone, and no man is an island. It really depends on
the situation,
the circumstance.
Okay. I'll ask the two of you. Do you feel like sometimes, oh my God, I have a twin, I have to live with her for the rest of my life, and now she has friends. Do you feel like sometimes, pwede ba, iwanan mo nga muna ako, lagi naman tayo magkasama pati nga sa kwarto magkasama tayo. Nararamdaman niyo ba?
Yes, palagi. Yeah. Kasi sa school, since yun yung pro, different sections na kami. So like, yes, hindi ko siya makikita ng ilang oras. Or except for recess and lunch since magkasama. So like,
do you have the same set of friends now?
Yeah. May different group siya.
I have 2 different groups. One is with her and another is for something else.
Sa section niya. Tsaka ako din may ganun. Tapos, every time na umuuwi kami, sabi ko, ito na naman yung mukha niya. Oh my gosh! Tapos tapos I lock myself sa kwarto namin. Tapos siya, sabi
Sa
niya,
labas
Joy,
na
ano
yan."
ba yan? Kwarto natin yan. Walang
Stuck
pake.
ako sa sala palagi. Doon ako natutulog.
Ate
Higaan
mo
ko
ba
sa
siya?
Yeah.
Nako. Ilang minutes ba pagitan ninyo?
One minute.
So you're only allowed 60 minutes.
Actually, cesarean po yung mother namin. So
seconds,
like,
oo nga.
hindi siya 1 minute. Like, ilang seconds lang magkasunod na
So
po.
seconds ang pala. Huwag mo ilalak out,
Yeah.
ikaw naman. Okay. Are your actions often misinterpreted sometimes?
Always.
With the let's talk about parents. Nami-misinterpret ba ng parents madalas ang actions ninyo?
Yes.
Yeah. Kasi, kunyari, utusan kang maglinis ng something, kunyari yung kwarto. Linisin mo yung kwarto mo, tapos kala nila galit ka kasi kunyari masyado kang nag-ingay. Kasi, nagdadabog ka! Tapos ikaw, like, kunyari, you accidentally knock stuff over, pero hindi mo sinasadya. Tapos sisigawan ka. Sasabihin, nagdadabog ka, linisin mo yung kwarto mo, Okay.
So, nami-misinterpret ka din.
Yeah, tapos pag sasagot ako, hindi ako galit. We, sumagot ka nga eh.
Cool din ang parents mo, we. Makasagot sila ng we.
Yeah.
Yung tanong dito sa dalawa nating special guest today, yung I'm sure you're often led to going home late. Paano ang sitwasyon sa bahay when you come home late?
Kasi sa bahay po, hindi naman sila masyadong
Mahigpit?
stricto.
You're lucky.
Yeah, super. Uwi ako, kakatok lang, tapos bukas pinto, and diretso na po ng kwarto. Yeah.
Talaga?
I also arrive, natulog na po sila. Ganun.
Are you the eldest or youngest or middle child?
I'm the eldest po.
Oh, swerte mo. Laki ng tiwala for you. Mr. John Paul.
Ako po, nung una, syempre, they do not trust me. At first. So, uwi ako mga alas 12 alauna. Magalit sila.
Oh no. Oo.
Ayun. Then, kung tumanda ka na, syempre, bahala ka na.
Parang nasanay na rin sila. But did you give them any reason anyway not to trust you? Or was there ever a time na parang nagkaroon kayo ng sit-down talk na ito talaga yung course ko kasi, kailangan napapaganyan ako? Or talagang nag-mature na lang kayo pareho?
Siguro po yung sa part ko siguro sila na yung umintindi.
Oh, swerte niya, no? Hindi madaling magalit ang parents mo,
Rare parents.
Rare parents,
Indeed.
Zane and Kirk, describe to us how it is. Kasi here in UPK, madalas kapag may ganito, ginagabi. Pero when I ask them, it's okay naman pala with their parents. But how was it in the past?
Oh.
It was actually okay in the past. The problem was that I wasn't communicating or telling them where I was. So that's what made them mad.
How about you, Kirk?
My parents just generally don't like me out of the house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
At the beginning?
Yep.
But now they allow you.
Yeah, because they know that it's beneficial and stuff.
Which leads me to the question kasi, who would you identify yourself in the family? Are you more the same with your mom or your dad or older sister or brother? Ganon. How would you identify yourself? Tanungin natin tun si JL and Myla.
I think I'm more of a combination of both my parents. My father is more calm. He's always so chill. And my mother, she's more expressive.
Oh. I thought your dad was more expressive.
No. They're opposites eh. Pati po yung province nila opposite eh. My dad is from the North Luzon, my mom South Luzon, they met in the middle. Yeah, like I have them. When I'm in school, I'm more of my dad. At home, I'm more of my mom.
Oh! Kaya pala nasasabihan ka na medyo emotional ka. Okay. JL.
Kasi ako parang sa family namin, like, medyo hiwalay ako. Kasi sobrang, hindi naman sa Nicholas, like, introverted ako kahit sa bahay. So,
Are your siblings extroverts?
Sobra.
Talaga?
Ate ko.
Your ate.
Yeah. Sobra sila. Tapos like, ako parang, as in may point na nakalaklak sa kwarto, everyday.
Is it because may tanong ako sa, do you identify yourselves as an artist? Medyo meron kayo artistic side. Si JL kasi you are right? You're an artist. You like doing those things. Like, what are you taking up for ba? Your Grade
Grade
11,
11?
yes.
Our school only offers GA, so yeah, that.
Grade 11 pa lang. Grade 12, pipili pa lang.
Yeah, GA na talaga eh. Pero like nag-apply sa UST, kinuha ko STEM. Sobrang layo.
Oo nga, akala ko mag-ano ka, hums.
Yeah, I would have done that. Kaso like, my parents want me to be an engineer or something.
Okay. Who else among all of you likes to draw or paint or something? Kaya parang kasi ang cliche kasi 'di ba, the stereotype with artists is nako ano yan, loner yan. Weird yeah, right? That you're both into art, right?
Yes. Kasi whenever kunyari nagpa-paint or nagda-draw ako, I want to be alone. Ayoko yung may nakagan sa shoulder ko. Anong ginagawa mo? Tapos ako, leave me alone. Kasi ang weird kasi you make a lot of mistakes, diba? Kaya nga, that's what erasers
doing
for.
that, being alone, is it because parang ano lang talaga, it's your mood or it's a feeling na para kang nako-claustrophobic? We would like to understand more kasi yung mga tao na kagaya ninyo na you identify yourselves as moody right? So how is it ba para dun sa mga tao na nakikinig na pagka may ganun sila parang okay, alam ko na yung gagawin ko. Is it the feeling of claustrophobia?
For me, it's more of a sense of personal space. Yeah, I'm gonna go to you if I need something from you or if I want something done, but as much as possible, stay away from my circle. And that's how it is with me.
Where you're in the zone.
Yeah.
It's kind of easier to draw out your ideas when you're alone and when nobody's nosing around with what you're doing. I will show you what I'm doing after it's done.
Yeah.
Not nose around with what I'm doing.
Yeah,
something.
usually that's how it feels like. Like you're going to think with yourself, and then when you have all of your thoughts together, you're going to go to someone and you start talking to them about it, and then after that you hear what they have to say about it, and then you get back, and then you go back alone, and then you go back to them.
Okay, we'll take a break and when we come back we'll talk more about being moody.
Boring Radio Alert is now over.
FYI, boring, sluggish commentaries are not allowed.
Boring, sluggish commentaries are not allowed.
Araw-araw ako ay nag-aabang sa tambayan na upod ng upuan. Hinihintay na ikaw ay dumaan. Ilang kwek-kwek na at isaw ang aking nalantakan. Sa tuwing na inaasam ang mapansin mo lang. Ngunit pag ika'y nandyan, puro hirap ang nakakamtan. Miss, wag kang masungit, nais ko lang ay makilala ka. Miss, wag kang masungit, kung umiti ka lalo kang gaganda. Miss, wag kang masungit, nais ko lang ay makasama ka. Miss, wag kang masungit, isang sulyap mo lang ako'y okay na. Formang bulsang mayroong suklay, suot ang tsalekong galing ukay-ukay. Bawat kuliglig ako'y nakabantay, nagbabaka sakaling ikaw na ang sakay. Sa tuwing na inaasam ang mapansin mo lang. Ngunit pag ika'y nandyan, puro hirap ang nakakamtan. Miss, wag kang masungit, nais ko lang ay makilala ka. Miss, wag kang masungit, kung umiti ka lalo kang gaganda. Miss, wag kang masungit, nais ko lang ay makasama ka. Miss, wag kang masungit, isang sulyap mo lang ako'y okay na. Ano kaya ang dapat kong gawin upang kahit saglit ako'y iyong mapansin? Ilang bote na ng pabango at waksang naubo ako'y okay na. Isang sulyap mo lang ako'y okay na. Isang sulyap mo lang ako'y okay na.
Put your headphones in, let the day pass by. Giving all your love in black and white. And the road ahead gets hard to see when we're losing up on catching sleep. Another big city on another long flight. Wake up and I miss you in the middle of the night. Baby, you want me, or maybe you don't. What you gonna do when I'm gone? I've been holding on for so long. Now say goodbye and try to move on. So what you gonna do when I'm gone? Gone. Put your headphones in, let the day pass by. Let it all play out just once or twice. And I know we got our history, but the future's all that I can see. Another big city on another long flight. Wake up and I miss you in the middle of the night. Baby, you want me, or maybe you don't. What you gonna do when I'm gone? I've been holding on for so long. Now say goodbye and try to move on. So what you gonna do when I'm gone? Gone, gone. Yeah. Oh. And we say hello just to say goodbye, and we lose ourselves just to feel alright, and we hold our love so we won't run dry. What you gonna do when I'm gone? I've been holding on for so long. Now say goodbye and try to move on. So what you gonna do when I'm gone? Gone. What you gonna do when I'm gone? What you gonna do when I'm gone? Now say goodbye and try to move on. So what you gonna do when I'm gone? Gone, gone.
Greetings to our likers and sharers. Rick Sabio from Manila, Vicky Bartolome from San Jose, Mindoro Occidental, Brenly Bacaro from Padada, Davao del Sur, Glecky 8 Ajon from Sariaya, Rizel Renku from Nasugbu, Joe Credo from Quezon, Aisha Tuanadatu from Zamboanga, Jose Tabada from Cebu, Kevin Carza from Cebu, and Julieta Mapano from Pasay, Gino Araulo from Mandaluyong, and Marco Diaz from Mandaluyong.
Greetings to Jolly Kiming from Rosario, La Union, Angel Tolentino from San Isidro, malapit Nueva Ecija. Greetings to Desen Fernando Bacolod, John Mananon, Tagum City, Davao, Kevin Rivera from Tarlac, and to my mom, Mercy, and my dad, Perfecto, and to my kuya, Lawrence.
Also to Bridget Baun from Balanga, Bataan, Joy Racal del Ocampo from Iloilo, Dominic Verano from Muntinlupa, Ian Politod from Bacolod, Yanyan Tagodon from Pasay, Benedict Lim from Mandaluyong, and to my parents and my brothers and sisters.
Don't forget to like our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/usapkabataan.
And also our Twitter at UPK is Genius on
Air. Our Instagram at Genius on Air, and YouTube TV, UPK is Genius on Air.
Fridays are not just about parties and long overdue sleepovers. Fridays can be about music and talk. Tiki Talk on Air. UPK Sumo Style.
UPK.
UPK is
Genius on air.
UPK is genius on air.
Buti pa sa UPK, kahit may break, binabalikan.
Hi, so!
Boo!
Welcome back to UPK. Humuhugot na po kami ngayon.
Nagiging na si Kirk.
Alam mo, I have to share this with you. Si Kirk, ikaw, Kirk, madalas ka na may misinterpret. Di ba? When we ask you, Kirk, how are you? I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be fine? Bakit mo ginagawa yun? Sagutin
Because
mo na.
it's my circle.
What? We're
What
asking
circle?
how are you are eh.
Yeah.
Tinatanong ka nga namin, kamusta ka eh.
Yeah.
Why do you feel like parang ina-attack ka namin?
You see, okay, this is like a
Para maintindihan naman namin yung mga kagaya mo sumagot na. Pagka
You see-
tinanong,
You see,
He thinks feelings are gay.
No. You see, back in grade school kasi, from grade 4 to grade 6, I got into a lot of fights.
Bakit?
And like, I just decided to distance myself from people. But then again, I ran for student council and I decided to win anyways. Like seriously. I got into a lot of fights in grade school.
so na-adapt mo yung ganong attitude?
Yeah.
Oh.
So like,
Okay.
but then again, in grade 6, I decided to run for student council and I won anyway, so.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah! Running mate.
I have a question. Pag tinanong kayo ng isang tao na medyo hindi sensible yung tanong, how do you feel sometimes? How do you react sometimes? Let's ask our two boys here. Our two boys in pink.
Manly.
It's magenta.
Manly.
Ay, pinipilit ko intindihin siya.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Hindi ka na parang, seryoso tinanong mo yan? Hindi parang ganun tumanong sa inyo mo?
Though I have some few classmates na gano'n, yung obvious na nga yung tanong, magtatanong pa sila. Kaya tawanan na po namin.
So pag sinabi ng teacher, homework ka, ano daw homework? What about you, John Paul?
Same din po.
So you don't snap at people? You don't parang feeling mo parang minsan parang ganun. Di ba kasi may feeling tayo minsan na ganun eh, parang ano ba naman to, tinanong pa talaga, hindi naman na kailangan tanongin. Di ba, 5 pesos 5 pesos po.
Common sense?
Yeah. I like how we're going back to that episode.
Common sense. When somebody asks a nonsensible question, how does it make you feel sometimes?
Minsan nakakaasar. Ano ba ito pa ulit-ulit? Ayan, ganun.
Sirang record.
Lalo na pag minsan may mood ka na seryoso ka.
Mm-mm.
Pero minsan naman pag okay ka, and sabihin mo
Na-entertain mo naman. Okay. Kasi minsan parang feeling mo parang, ano ba naman tong taon? To ganito ba talaga? To minsan may ganun tayong reaction di ba? Pero alam mo yun, you don't want to leave an impression naman na medyo prejudice ka, knowing that you guys are both in a position, right? Okay. How about everybody here? Before we give our floor to our Kalakbayan Katoto for his good night talk.
When someone asks me a question
It doesn't make any sense.
yes, in the inside, I feel as if, seryoso? But outside, I just answer the question.
Oh, you're more tolerant.
Yes.
Same kami.
I don't get that from you, JL. Parang feeling ko you will
Medyo
snap.
sarcastic minsan.
So I'm right about her.
Minsan?
Siya yun eh. Siya yung sarcastic.
So si Andre ganon.
Minsan.
Define minsan.
Okay.
Can I say something? Kasi
Sige.
Jam really hates it when I do it to her. Kasi, kunyari, ayun nga, yung silly question
You can see
na
she's
hindi na...
already angry, you know.
Yeah, for example, nagtanong siya, kunyari magkaklase kami, tapos sasabihin,
Kunyari.
ayun, yung assignment ipasa niya, tapos tatanong niya, ipapasa daw. I give her that look, yung, RBF, tapos alam niya na stupid yung question niya. And sasabihin niya, ay, okay, sige, understood na yun. Pero, minsan, nagpa-fire back din siya ng insults. Nagtatanong ako ng maayos. Tapos sabi ko, talaga. No, it's different for me kasi kapag si Joy naman magtatanong, which is rarely, kasi she has common sense naman, unlike most people in school. Parang tatanungin, sasabihin, uy, seryoso ba siya? Tapos ito yung exact look ko sa kanya. Seryoso? O kaya hihinga akong malalim, tapos ngingitiin ko na lang, tsaka aangat ko yung kilig ko, parang gano'n. Okay na talaga. Tapos gano'n. Pero yung, dahil sa kanya, humahaba pasensya ko sa mga tao.
Wow, snaps or jam! Kailangan niya pala i-tolerate yung kambal niya.
Yeah.
So, is that right? Na mas pasensyosa siya sa'yo?
No. I mean, like, no, she doesn't know that she does really, am I gonna get jarred, stupid things all the time. She does stupid things all the time. Oh my God.
Got, nilaglag mo ang kapatid mo!
Hindi, like, yung
Okay.
silly things. Ayun.
I-rephrase mo.
She does silly things all the time na minsan yung mga tao, bakit ganyan yung kapatid mo? Tapos sasabihin ko na, tapos explain ko sa kanila kung bakit siya ganyan and she doesn't know.
Mahal mo ako.
I have to.
Then,
oh my gosh. What did you do?
What if it's BB8?
Oh my God.
si BB8 sabi niya, tama na to, bigyan niya na yung floor. Okay, Zane.
Usually I answer sarcastically.
Oh, yeah. You do that.
Yeah, I don't. I don't answer sarcastically.
Yes, you do.
If I get a stupid question, I'm going to...
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. Di mo alam?
You do.
I don't...
You're not aware.
I'm not clever enough to give out a sarcastic response. I'm going
Yes,
to...
you do.
I'm
Yes,
going...
you do.
Is that sarcastic to you guys?
Yes, yes, you do.
It's so
I thought it was like...
Kaya ka nga nadyajar eh.
I thought it was like a big...
Mahaba na po ito.
Okay.
Yeah, but if I can understand them or tolerate them, especially if they're my friend, I would. But sometimes it's really fun to answer sarcastically and see the look on their face na, okay, gets ko na obvious na ako.
Okay. Alright. Thank you guys. Thank you all so very much. Do you have any announcements, Engel and John Paul?
Sa lahat po na sumali ng call run namin, I would like to thank every one of you. Yung proceeds po nun is makakatulong po sa outreach na gagawin po namin. That's all.
Thank you. Congratulations to ICEP Manila.
Very fun run na.
Okay. So, we'll give the floor to our Kalakbayan Katoto for his good night talk. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. And for those of you who would like to give a shout out to your friends or family, we will announce it on air. We'd be more than willing to. So, send us a message on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. And don't forget to like us again as well on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you!
Getting old is mandatory. Growing old is optional, but growing wise and noble is not bound by time and is open to all. Young in fact and young at heart. Time now for some words that uplift the soul and enrich the heart. Time for GNT. Good night talk from our Kalakbay and Katoto.
You know what? There's a very interesting word in Spanish that is also Tagalog. Templar. It means a variety of things, and it almost sounds like self-contradictory. To warm up, to cool down, or to moderate. In Tagalog, it is associated with mixing a drink. So, magtimpla ka ng kape, magtempla ng gatas, that comes from Templar. There are times we say, ang hirap naman timplahin ng teacher natin. Sounds familiar?
Yeah.
Sala sa init, sala sa lamig. Roughly, it means it is so hard to gauge the mood of our teacher. She is neither hot nor cold, and you don't know when the mood is gonna change. And this leads me right to the core of our topic for tonight, Templar. We need to Templar our mood too. Templar can refer to the times we are as hot as in angry, so we need to cool down. We need to Templar our mood. Templar here can refer to the times we are so cold and unenthusiastic and not so excited, so we need to warm up. There are times we get overboard about a number of things. We also need to Templar our over-excitement or over-enthusiasm. So what we mean here is we need to moderate it. It is something we need to do each and every single day. For all of us, there are times when we either get too hot or too cold. We need to make templa. We need to either cool down or warm up or moderate whatever it is we are feeling. Somebody said that we are all entitled to 5 minutes of craziness a day. I have always joked that some people, they're crazy every 5 minutes. So that's a big problem. But moderating or making templa is something we all need to do, most especially when people start calling us names. Masungit, suplado, that's chiflado in Spanish by the way, high blood, and the like. Kung minsan, kailangan natin magtempla muna ng kape o juice o anuman para medyo lumamig sapagkat umiinit na ang ulo natin. Pero, kailangan din nating itemplar ang ating pagiging mabilis maghusga ng kapwa. We often resort to name-calling and to labeling people. We need to moderate that bad habit too. People go through a variety of experiences and they all bring along corresponding emotional reactions. We feel sad, we feel frustrated, we feel angry. Take note that in English there are at least 64 feeling words, but many of us only know a few: sadness, joy, love, and anger. Now what happened to the others? I would like to suggest one thing. The Golden Rule tells us this: do unto others as you would like others to do unto you. Reversed, it works just as fine. Do not do unto others what you would not like others to do unto you. Cool down, warm up, moderate. Moderate your judgment on me. Hindi ako masungit, moody lang. I too am entitled to 5 minutes of craziness. Thank you, and bawa. Good night, young people of the Philippines and the world. This is your Kalakbay at Katoto, begging God's blessings on all of you. Good night.
Good night. UPK.
UPK is
Genius on Air.
UPK is Genius on Air.
Marami ang mga nagaganap sa mga araw na ito. Hindi halos tayo magkanda-ugaga sa pagsunod sa mga nangyayari kahit saan. Nakalimutan na natin ang massacres ng 44 sa Mindanao sapagkat natabunan ng bago. Wala nang humahabol sa pagkamatay ni Nida Blanca. Matagal ng panahong nangyari. Natanawan natin ang isang massacre noon, isang araw sa Kidapawan. Sumuko na tayong lahat sa kawalang kakayahan ng sino man na malaman kung sino ang utak sa pagpaslang kay Ninoy Aquino. At tila hindi naman hindi naman yata interesado ang mga kinaukulan. Tila sumuko na rin ang bayan na magpasya ng tama sa kung sino ang dapat ihalal. Tanging popularidad at karisma na lamang yata ang pinaiiral sa mga eleksyon, kung hindi pera at puro gimmick at pakitang tao lamang. Isa sa mga tradisyon na ating matutunghayan sa Biblia ay may kinalaman sa pamumuno. Sa banal na kasulatan, ang pamumuno ay walang kinalaman sa paghahawak ng kapangyarihan, bagkus kababaang loob at paglilingkod, ayon sa tradisyon ng isang aliping naghirap at nagpakasakit sa bayan. Pinagnilayan natin ito sa nakaraang mahal na araw, at ang kasukdulan ng paglilingkod na ito ipinakita ni Jesus na Panginoong naglingkod at namuno sa pamamagitan ng ganap na paglalaan at pag-aalay ng buhay para sa pinaglilingkuran. Sa araw na ito, 2 linggo matapos ang muling pagkabuhay ni Kristo, muli pa niyang dinadagdagan ang kahulugan ng paglilingkod sa isang maramdaming tagpo na may kinalaman kay Simon Pedro. Taliwas sa ipinakikita ng mga kandidato nating ang hangad ay maghari at mamuno, ang ipinadarama sa atin ni Kristo ay walang pasubali at walang pag-iimbot na paglilingkod na napapaloob sa dakilang kautusan ng pag-ibig. Mahal mo ba ako, Simon, anak ni Jonas? Pakanin mo ang aking mga tupa. Pangalagaan mo ang mga batang tupa. Maramdaming tagpo ito sa baybay dagat, sa isa sa marami niyang pagpapakita matapos ang muling pagkabuhay. Puyat at pagod si Pedro at ang kanyang mga kasama. Buong gabing nagpagal at nagsikap maghanap buhay. Saka inumagahan, dumating si Jesus at tumulong upang sila'y makahuli. Ihulog niya ang lambat sa gawing kanan ng bangka. Madaling sabihin sa araw na ito kung paano ang tunay na diwa ng paglilingkod. Alam kong sa mga araw na ito, kung kailan nasa headlines na naman ang simbahan, dahil sa krimen ng ilang bulok na itlog sa hanay ng mga kaparian, mahirap magwika sa tungkulin naming pakanin at pangalagaan ang mga batang tupa. Batid kong bagamat ang higit na nakararami sa mga kaparian ay walang ibang nais kundi paglingkuran ng Diyos at ang kanyang bayan, batid ko ring mayroong ilang sumira sa aming imahen at larawan at reputasyon. Tulad ng batid kong sa kabila ng katotohanang mayroong mga namumuno sa bayan natin na mahusay at mabuti, ang ginagawa ng ilang mga baluktot at palalo at pasaway sa lipunan ay walang kapantay sa kasamaan. Ang mga korap, mga tiwali, mga masiba, ang mga mapagsamantala, nag-aabuso sa kanilang kapangyarihan. Una ako sa paghingi ng paumanhin sa kapwa ko mga Pinoy. Humihingi kami ng tawad sa kasalanan namin sa harap ng Diyos at tao. Ngunit, una rin ako sa hanay ng mga taong umaasang tayo ay magsisikap at ang mga nagsisikap mamuno ay mapasailalim sa parehong kautusan at kalooban ng Diyos para sa kapakanang pangkalahatan. Kasama ako sa mga umaasang ang paghahari ng Diyos ay manunuot pang muli at mamamayagpag sa lahat ng antas ng lipunan natin. Kaisa ako sa mga taong may mabuting kalooban na patuloy na nagsisikap upang ang lipunan natin ay unti-unting magbalik loob sa Diyos at maging bukas sa utos na iniatang ng Diyos sa balikat ng tulad namin na patuloy na nagtuturo ayon sa kagustuhan ng Diyos sa pamamagitan ng Santa Iglesia. Lahat tayo ay nagkulang at nagkamali. Lahat tayo tinimbang ngunit kulang. Lahat tayo nalihis sa landas ng katuwiran at kabanalan. Ngunit lahat tayo ay may pag-asa pa. Lahat tayo ay patuloy na tinatawagan ng Diyos na buhay, na patuloy na magsikap, patuloy na magpagal, patuloy na kumilos upang ang simbahan una sa lahat ay maging tapat sa kanyang tungkuling, maging muog ng kabanalan at ang lipunang sibil ay magampanan ang pananagutang ihatid sa wastong landas ang mga batang tupang nakatingala at nakaasa sa kanilang paggagabay at pamumuno. Matay nating isipin, iisa ang layunin ng Diyos para sa atin. Iisa ang tinutumbok ng simbahan at ng lipunang sibil sa pamamagitan ng pamahalaan, ang kapakanang espiritual at material ng lahat. Sa wakas, ang hinaharap nating tadhana ay iisa at pareho. Ang buhay na walang hanggan, kaparis ang Diyos, na iba-iba ang tawag natin. Ikaw, ako, tayong lahat ngayon ay inaasahan ni Kristo. Pakanin mo, pangalagaan mo ang mga batang tupa. At ito po ang inyong kalakbay at katoto sa lingguhang episodyo ng Puso sa Puso, ngayong 3 linggo ng panahon ng pagkabuhay. Isang mapagpalang linggo po sa inyong lahat.